So what was your favorite part of the parade? I mean, you've been working on it for how many years now?
2.5 years. I think my favorite part is really the whole thing. I mean, it's such a labor of love for me. Just looking at it as a whole now, it's wonderful because we've seen it on paper for years. I've seen it in recording studios for years, and it's always nice to see it really come to life as one kind of giant project.
The music for this definitely had a few throwbacks I could pick up from different parades from both here and Japan. Am I correct in that?
Well, it's using Mark Hammond, who I love to work with. He just brings kind of this beautiful, kind of wonderful electric quality to the parades. You know, and as I always say, there's only so many ways you can do Yukon Fly.
Yes, and the soundsational bit for the last float, just, I'm a California boy, so that part really brought my spirits up even more, which, if that's possible.
No, and it's meant to do that. It's meant to be so infectious and alive, and you know the new theme song is fun, and you start to see people singing it along, and it was great because Mark got to adapt it, 8 different times for this parade, and he's like, well, how are we going to do this one? And it really is, I think, fun, and that's really what I love about his scores is that people always write me going, I need the score, because it just makes you happy at the end.
Yes, that's something that I've been after. Like as soon as this came up, we're like, is the music going to come out for this parade?
I will chat with him.
That would make so many people happy.
I know, it actually would.
Are you just going to go home and relax for the next 3 months, or are you jumping onto something new right away?
No, I'm back for 2 weeks, and then I'm off to Japan to open Once Upon a Time, which is their new projection show, which will be very fun. That'll be a really kind of fun, new kind of take on projection shows.
Now, you've worked on something for every Disney park at this point?
Yes, but I'm also working on Shanghai, so I'm there.
Well, of course, Shanghai. Everybody's working on Shanghai at this point.
Yeah, so I'm happy to say I do have something at every park around the world.
So you mentioned projections. I would be a bad Disney fan if I didn't ask if possibly at some point we may see a Dreams type show visiting Florida here.
You never know. I think I would never say no to anything because I think it's always about staying current and what's new and cool out there, and it just takes time.
Well, thank you for all of your hard work.
Thank
You
you.
have a great day.